Children, I hope you have heard the previous video and I hope that you have read the lesson very well. I asked you to read it 5 times and I also asked you to go through the new words given in the lesson. I hope all have read and studied the new words. And last video I forgot to tell you to do the new words. In the 4-line it's already given. See, toy horse, the new words are already given. Please go through these worksheets and write this. Okay, patterns, colorful, hammers, horse, gallop, crooked. Then decorate, saddle, mirrors, chasing, whispered, beautiful. So these words, please write it neatly, touching the lines. You know how to write in the 4-line book. So neatly write these. Okay. And after that, we will move on to the notes of the lesson. Okay. So this was our lesson, toy horse. Now page number 5 of the lesson, that is to write the new word, the meanings and other things. I will send it through Cam Scanner. Now just we will go through the words. So tongs, it's a metal object used to pick up things. Okay. Fabric, you all know what's a fabric. It's a cloth, a piece of cloth. Okay. Crooked. Crooked means, I told you last day itself, it is not straight. Okay, bent or not straight or bent. Then gazed. Gazed means looking at something or staring at something for a long time. Pretty means, all of you know, beautiful. Okay, and the antonyms, bought, opposite. Antonyms, already you know what are antonyms. Antonyms are the opposites. Other name of opposite. Other name of opposites. So, bought. What is the opposite of bought? Sold. Sold. Please see that when you write, touch the lines and write properly. Now I am writing it roughly. You will get the notes. Then funny. What is the opposite of funny? Serious. Beautiful, opposite, ugly. And happy, of course, it can be unhappy or sad. Unhappy. Also we can say sad. Both are correct. So once again, the new words, tongs means it's a metal object used to pick up things. Fabric is a cloth. Crooked means not straight or it's bent. Gazed means looked for a long time and pretty means beautiful. The opposites or antonyms, bought, sold. Funny, serious. Beautiful, ugly. Happy, unhappy or sad, anything. Okay, the next worksheet, we will move on to the next one. That is page number 6. Find the words from the story that means the same. Okay, another word you have to pick up for these words. First one, the fastest pace of a horse. There is another name for that. The fastest pace of a horse is also called gallop. Gallop. Then, seat on the horse is also called saddle. S-A-D-D-L-E, saddle. Seat on the horse is called saddle. Beautiful. Another word that you find is pretty. Some of you might have already found these words. Anyway, please, those who have done it, please check whether it is correct. To talk softly. To talk softly means whisper. Okay. Now the next is match the following with the nouns given below. Okay, the nouns that are given below, you have to match it. You already know this, no issues. Someone who makes iron tools. What do you call someone who makes iron tools or works with iron tools? Yes, blacksmith. Okay, then someone who makes things with gold, of course, goldsmith. Then someone who sells fruits and vegetables, another name, yes, they are called greengrocers. Okay. Then someone who sells bread, yes, it's a baker. Someone who stitches clothes, tailor. So you can mark it. Then you have to frame sentences, gazed and pretty. You already know the meanings of these two. Gazed. Gazed means looking at something for a long time. That is called gazed. And pretty means beautiful. Or two simple words. All of you try to make two sentences with these words. The words are gazed and pretty. Try yourself, you can do it. Okay. The sample will be given along with the notes. Okay. Now coming to the answer the following. The answers of these questions will be uploaded. Okay. But before that I would like to discuss the answers here. The first question is, who was Rami? Who was Rami? You already know it. She was a poor girl and she lived in a cart by the roadside. So you have to write, Rami was a poor girl and she lived in a cart by the roadside. Second one is, why did Rami's mother never allowed her to touch the toy houses? Because, why? Mother never allowed Rami to touch the toy horse because if it gets dirty, she cannot sell it. Okay, that's when if they cannot sell it, what will happen? They cannot buy food. Okay, so you can, you'll get the notes. Anyway, we are just discussing. How did Rami play with her toy horses? How did she play? Rami made the horse gallop and she was imagining that she was chasing robbers and running a race. So by imagining, she did it. Okay. Then why did the little girl insist on getting Rami's horse? Why the little girl wanted Rami's horse? The little girl wanted Rami's horse because she thought that the face of the horse was so funny. That is why she wanted that horse. Was Rami happy in the end, and why? Was she happy? Yes, Rami was happy because she got a pretty doll to play with. And the last question, why did Rami's eyes fill with tears? Yes, Rami's eyes filled with tears because the girl took away her toy horse. She made it herself and the other girl, the rich girl who came with the pretty doll, took the toy horses from her toy horse. So Rami's eyes filled with tears. Okay. The next page you will have the picture of a horse and that's page number 9. Okay. So you have to take that and color the picture of the horse and also write a few sentences telling what will you do if you get a toy horse, how will you play with a toy horse. A very few sentences, some 3 or 4 sentences you can write about it. What will you do? If, suppose you are getting a toy horse, what will you do with it? And also you can color the horse and decorate it nicely. Okay, that's all for today. The next video we will discuss the next worksheet. Thank you.